morning. Well, by the time this video comes out, good afternoon. Yes, we're doing an updated deck list for Abbadomon, or a Abbadomon. Yeah, this deck went through. It's the only way I can put it. It went super through. The eyes one scatter modes to the end because there's that many of them. But yeah, we'll start off with the eggs. The eggs being the Abbadomon eggs. So in the breeding main phase, you may play one card with the egg name trait. Well, in its attacks, reducing the play cost by 2. Then for every of the eggs that are on the breeding area or in the in the battle area or in the trash, you reduce the play cost by 1. So reduce by 2, reduce by 3, and then reduce by 4, reduce by 5. So yeah. Breeding. All turns, this Digimon can't Digivolve and can't be deleted or trashed. The opponent's turn. Redirect. That's it. Just redirect. And on to our rookies, we're running the 4 Signbird Mons. Signbird on play, reveal top 3, add 1 card with the egg name, egg in its text name, and 1 Abbadomon in its name among them to the hand, return the rest of the bottom of the deck. All the inheritables for the main line, well, for level 3s and level 4s are all the same, it's plus 1000 all turns. So you can make a Abbadomon core very big beefy boy to get over anything with piercing. Now, we did add in 2 new rookies. And it's more for the floodgate. That's what makes it BT22 update. And it's actually BT8 Cocoa. This stops Omni DNA being Omni DNA. Yeah, Psychmon kind of, shoots us in the foot. But we get the shit Omnimon in the foot. It's the only way to put it. It's like, so all it does is you cannot miss out the Digivolution requirements. So the Metal Greys and Metal Gurus all have the tags where especially the new BT22 one is why you have a Nokia on field. You get the Digivolve, your Werger River, your Werger Grey, Werger River and Metal Grey into like an Agumon or Gabumon for the cost of 6, ignoring the Digivolution requirements. Well, this says no. Or if you hard play the BT17 Greymon or Garuru on play, one of your Agumons or one of your Gabumons Digivolves for free without paying the memory and ignoring the Digivolution requirements. Well, no. This will literally just sit and stay in the field, and I don't care. we either hard play or Digivolve up the line, so this doesn't affect us in any way, shape, or form. So yeah. we just get to sit it there. It's great. Level 4s. Well, we're going to leave the other level 4s to the last anyway, but level 4s. Iceborne. Rush, Collision, Digivolve on top of Scatter Mode for the cost 1. On deletion, you may return 1 Digimon card with the egg name in its text from your trash to your hand, so which is everything. For the main line at least. And then Assembly 4. you get to place 4 Iceborne scatter modes, reduce the assembly 3 using 4 scatter modes. So you get to reduce his play cost by 3 for if you place 4 Iceborne scatter modes. From your trash. The only thing I have to say about Abbadomon, it's 1k DP too high to bring back with Scramble, but we can't just bounce it back to the top of the deck, play our plays, and then reduce play cost, or not reduce play cost, to pass the turn. We just go and, what do you call it, just play this out to pass the turn. By the time you're going in the mid game and late game, the reduced play costs, distribution costs and stuff like that with the scrambles and everything, we're ready enough to, well, we're pretty much ready to go. But yes, we did take a couple of scatter moves out for those Coca-Colas, so as we were doing, let's go. 1, 2, 3 play sets of scatter modes. I think. Yep, 3 play sets of scatter modes. We're still going to see them. On play, by trashing 1 card with the egg name in it straight. From hand, draw 2. Same again, all inheritables. +1. Easy peasy peasy game, it's easy. The thing is, I've even seen myself where I have trashed, say, a Abbadomon core, because I know I can just place it in the breeding area. For the same call, you know, like the draw 2 instead of just Iceborne trashes Iceborne to draw 2. On to our level 5s, we're running a full play set of Rare Mon. On play when Digiball being D Digiball 1. On deletion, you can play a level 4 or lower Digimon card with the egg name in its trait, in its text, with your hand without paying the cost. Then for every 2 eggs in your trash or in your Digimon's distributions, add 1 to the maximum level. So if you've got all your eggs either in the underneath a distribution source or in trash, play level 3, level 4, or level 5 up to level 6. So you can play your Abbadomons for like free. Usually we just spit down rare Digiball, D-Digiball 1, swing, on deletion, play another rare, D-Digiball again, go in the Abbadomon, plays core underneath, end of all turns, we would place that level 4 underneath to delete what we just D-Digiballed all the way down. Then, to give a bit of aggro for our opponents to force them to attack, we do run like the Abbadomon, and sometimes the inheritable does come up, and it is the EX5. Until the end of your opponent's turn, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 3k, and start out main, it has to attack. The opponent's turn, when one of your Digimon, whenever your opponent's Digimon attacks, I can reveal the top 3 card, play 1 black or yellow card. 3 cost or lower? Yeah, 3 cost or lower. It's not level 3, but it's a 3 cost or lower. Digimon from the search, and then trash the rest, which does help like trash more of the line. So if we do go into core and raise, we have more stuff to tuck underneath, more of a variety, which is pretty cool. I like it. Then on to our level 6s, we're running 1, 2, 3, we are running a 4th copy of the Abbadomon. On play when Digivolving, I can place a Abbadomon core if there's no eggs left in the breeding area from trash or hand, and place it into the empty spot into the breeding area. And then end of all turns, by placing 1 level 6 or lower, so you could actually tuck itself if you need to pop a level 6, or you tuck a level 5, pop a level 5, tuck a level 4, pop a level 4, you know, tuck a level 3, pop a level 2, you know. It coordinates really, really well. Against Abbadomon, it really did come in handy. They get rid of the smaller body to bring up a Abbadomon core, trigger its when moving from the breeding area. They took 3 things to get rid of the main line. It came in clutch. But the reason why we run the Abbadomons in the swings, we like to de-digivolve and bottom deck a lot of things, because I am still a green player, it's heart to heart. So Puppet Money is great. And I love the fact now that I can run this in Bloom Lord because it is treated as vegetation. It's awesome. With blocker and reboot, on play when digivolving, de-digivolve 2, then one of your opponent's suspended Digimon, I can bottom deck. Excuse me. That's it. It's just a nice beefy blocker, and whenever you have a good line, or say you've assembled with Eismon and went in the Abbadomon, and then this comes out, then all turns you've got like plus 5,000, making this 17. Blocking with 17k, swinging the security 17k on suspend, blocker 17k. It's stupid, but it's really, really fun. And on to our level 7s, we are running 1, 2, 3 copies. We've actually reduced this down 3 copies to Abbadomon core. When moving from breeding area, when digivolving, when attacking, by placing 3 level 6s or lower Digimon card with the egg and its text to its top Digivolution, delete all your opponent's Digimon with the lowest level. So you can blow up Rookie Rush, you can blow trigger every armor purge against Armor Rush, pop the Abbadomon, pop the Abbadomons like Skittles. It's great. And then it has the alphabet soup of like collision, piercing, security attack +1, reboot, blocker, 5 lovely additional text to add on top of it. It's just crazy. And even though it has no protection, you kind of don't mind dying into this, where it goes in the trash, you've refilled your trash, you play out Abbadomon. Abbadomon puts that core back into the empty space in the breeding. If there is, then whenever the swing again, it's going to be a long game, so you don't like trigger the egg, you just raise or. But yeah, it does have a breeding opponent's turn effect. When one of your opponent's Digimon attacks, by placing all 4 of the eggs from either under a Digivolution source or from trash back into the breeding area face down, you get to raise this out on your opponent's turn, and then when moving from the breeding area, it does actually trigger at that time before the attack continues. Then we run 1 copy of Death X. Death X reduces play cost by 3 for each Digimon and Tamer that your opponent controls. Then on play when Digivolving, de-digivolve 1, then delete all your opponent's level 4 lower Digimon. So this kind of helps with board control as well. End of your opponent's turn, delete all their opponent's Digimon with the lowest play cost. So bye bye Butter. You used all your protection, and then you played a shed load of freaking blockers. Well, end up on a turn, they all get blown up, and it's like, but you used all your inheritables, so they all go to the trash now. I think that Royal Knights and Mother are probably one of the most difficult gameplays I've came across with this deck list. But the one thing that we added into this deck that kind of helps us get over that, and it's really stupid that it works, Paladin. And I don't mean hard playing this, I mean I will digivolve into this. How, you ask? Abbadomonius. I know it's an overflow 9, but if I want to go for aggro and go for game, I'm going to do this play because I want to make sure that we can win. I love making funny decks and trying to make them as pure as possible with only a few things. I think this brings it the next step that might turn this deck into rogue, because I played this twice. My opponents just see me search it off analog and grabbing it because it's not something that we can pick up out of training. It's nothing that we can pick up out of memory boost. It's nothing that we can pick up out of any searching mechanics apart from analog. So my opponents just see me grab this and went, hey, what? And I'm like, yeah, just I'm gonna casually add this to hand. Trash the rest. The reason why is on play when digivolving, strip all the sources of your opponent's Digimon, and then bottom deck either your trash or your opponent's trash. So if I'm not ready or it's turned into a long game, I can bottom deck my own trash, reuse the eggs that are in the trash, and refill my deck so I don't get decked out. I've seen opponents try to make me deck out to rebuild up a Abbadomon core. I was like, no, I'm just gonna slam this out. I'm gonna strip all your sources, all your protection, and everything else. And then whenever it's like, oh god, I've only got a couple of memory because I'm with the memory choking back and forth. I'm gonna have to pass turn. Well, I'm gonna swing when attacking, bottom deck one of your Digimon with no sources to unsuspend, and then I'm gonna do it again, and then I'm gonna do it again, and then I'm gonna do it again. As much time as I please. Even the puppet player was like, I don't know. Like we swung, we got rid of something that turned everything to a blocker on suspend. Swung, got rid of anything that might be an ace mechanic on suspend. Oh no, I've only got a scatter mode or Eismon that can swing per game because this has -1 security and is doing nothing. So if I trigger collision, then I'm not going to win for game, so I'm going to have to swing again, the unsuspend, bottom deck on suspend, swing for game. But yeah, one of these has been actually clutch. It's like, I don't know how we did it, but we did it. Yeah, as I say, we are running analog. Yes, we're actually running 3 of them. Getting you on play, reveal top 3, add 1 Digimon card, trash the rest. All turns when one of your level 5 or higher Digimon is deleted and it has Digivolution sources, you get to suspend, gain a memory for each, and then hatch 1 in the breeding area. It is literally purple. Disguised as a white option, or tamer. Yeah. Same again, we're running basic tag ideas for memory setters. I've seen people run TKs, I've seen people run other tamers that like help trash. I like the DP buff, I like to draw 1. If I want to trash, I want to trash by my own strategy, by using the Eismons to coordinate what's going to be in my trash 9 out of 10 times. So I'd rather get the draw, it being something or nothing, and then making that decision what the next gameplay is. But the plus 2k comes in handy because we did go up and we had a clash with Gaio, and I was like, well, I'm tapping tag, giving a plus 2k, which makes it bigger. So, yes. On to the option cards. We're using 3 scrambles just for the reduce Digivolution cost by 2. Cost of 2, reduced by 3. Then place in the battle area. Delay effect before you draw, start of your turn. If your opponent has a Digimon, you can add a Digimon from your trash to the top of your deck. And if you don't have a Digimon, you can play out a Digimon with 2k or less. So as I say, let's just play out our scatter modes, but it won't play out our Cocoas because they're 1k too higher. But same again, if we're going up against something that bypasses Digivision requirements, then I would rather stick that back on the deck, play out, or if we don't play anything out, it's okay. We get to draw the return and everything else. It's all good. Then I picked the memory boost over the trainings for one major reason. We see a lot of stuff that is like if we search top 2 of a training, scatter mode and scatter mode, bottom deck, bottom deck with scatter mode. I rather get that 1-2 additional search in and go like, there's the Abbadomon, there's the rare, there's the core, there's the Puppetmon, there's the Edda. I need those more than I do need scatter modes, so I want to see them quicker. And then trashing to gain the memory, if it came up, most 9 out of 10 times, as I say, unless I'm memory choked, I'll leave these on the board. And this is what makes my play very funny, because we might have all 3 of these memory boosts on the field. Maybe not all the scrambles, maybe a tag, maybe an unload. People make the assumption that's all I got, there's nothing else I can do. I go to 3, then I trash 2, I trash 1, go to 5, trash 1, go to 7, cost of 6, hard Digivolve into the Paladin Modius, big blanket board, like Diaboro, puppets, whatever. Then I'm gonna go, right, when Digivolving, strip all the sources. Then I'm gonna swing a security restart. Swing a security restart. Unless there's a security bomb that says de-Digivolve or delete the highest or delete an unsuspended Digimon, then I don't mind. I've done as much aggression as possible. Or if I know that I'm going to have to deal with stuff on the board or set up a second line of protection, then I'll do my plays and then I'll do the swing. And start swinging security, bottom deck on suspend, swinging security, bottom deck on suspend, it turns into a nice wee art form here. But yeah, this is my lovely Abbadomon, where it has been branded from everyone else to a Abbadomon, because what it does is a badassness. The Paladin really throws everyone off. It's great. But yes, the deck list will be showing up on the video here for a second, or in a second. I hope this gives people incentives to try something outside of the box. And I hope to play this more, but I did promise I wasn't. I have to put it on the shelf. I have to leave it dry up for a wee bit. But it's really funny deck to play, and I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I know it's a bit a long one, but it was such a random thought of a deck list, and went, I'm gonna go try it out. And as you've seen from the previous games, it is my version of an updated BT22, because it helps deal with like Machine Dramon, it helps deal with puppets, it helps deals with Omnimon DNA, source stripping, as well as de-digivolving, and not being able to warp Digivision. It's absolutely, it hits more of a brighter, broader spectrum of your opponent can't do this, but we can do everything. But until next time, guys, I hope you liked and enjoyed, and if you did, hit the like and subscribe button, and it will keep you up to date with any future deck builds and gameplay.